Hello, hello, everybody. Oh, that's the wrong scene. Find the breach. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're all having an awesome time. Good to see you, Garai and Cord, Joe. And everybody else who's hanging out and lurking in chat. I felt a deep need to take a break from Spire today. So I figured, why not do some silly nonsense in a different video game? For the usual Friday stuff. And I was thinking about what I could possibly do. And I remembered the desire I had last time I played Into the Breach to create a custom squad of 3 of the teleporting mechs, the swap mech, from the Flame Behemoths, or whatever they're called, that swap places with a nearby tile. They fly around, they're really fast, and they can completely cause chaos by changing places. It was a lot of fun had using these with using this one with the Flame Behemoth run, and I can't imagine it's very effective to have 3 of them, but I want to know if it's possible. Agent Fizzes, I'll try to explain as I go the intro for you and anybody else who's unfamiliar with it, because I know I haven't streamed it all that much. This is definitely going to be an unusual way to play. Normally you get 3 different units that have different special abilities, and the idea is to, leverage the strengths and weaknesses of each of your units to create a successful run. And we're just going to throw all of that out of the window, and hopefully some Vec along with it, as we throw them into, ideally, a cavern or something. Crevasse, a big hole in the ground. Should be absolutely great. I should probably color them differently, or I'm going to lose my mind. Let's have one orange, one yellow, one green. That sounds like a good color palette there. Yeah, exactly. I'm way ahead of you, Noxarchium. Absolutely. That way I can kind of once they get differentiated in some way, shape, or form, having a way to tell them apart will probably be a good idea. So the brief overview, Gin Fizzes. Into the Breach is a kind of puzzle strategy roguelike. Oh, with my camera. There we go. Something seemed like it was off there. So it's a strategy puzzle roguelike where you play the role of a squad of time travelers armed with giant robots, like you do, in attempting to retake Earth from giant rampaging insects called the Vec, who have destroyed Earth across a wide variety of timelines. And this takes place on an 8x8 sized chess grid, where you and the Vec alternate taking turns. Jin, sure thing. Can absolutely do that. Sometimes I fumble over syllabuses, syllables. There we go. Case in point. Which has nothing to do with the complexity or simplicity of your name, but rather my complete inability to words. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I don't know if you were tuned in when I expressed, for the Into the Breach run, where I expressed the desire to do a run involving 3 of the swap mech from the Flame Behemoth, which just so happens to fulfill 2 of the achievements for the custom squad anyway. So that's what I'm going to start out by attempting. I don't know how well or poorly this is going to go. I'm mostly just interested in seeing what it looks like. you, Benoit. So we've got Adonis Incarnate, our time traveler. Gains 1 free tile movement after swapping, which sounds vaguely helpful. As well as plus mech move, which is going to be really important, that these mechs be able to teleport a lot very quickly. And we'll see. I imagine we're going to struggle to remove Vec from the board, which is going to result in some really complicated board states, but we'll give it our all. Why the heck not? Why the heck not? Some other custom squads I could attempt. I'm wondering. I'm sure I could think of other fun things to try, like multiple charge mechs or something. Oh, multiple charge tanks sounds horrible, actually. The giant mechs can stand in water safely, yes, Ermin. If the mech is not a flying one, then it's incapable of using its weapons in a water tile. But if it's flying, it could just be over the water and it's fine. Hey, Ralph Troll. Welcome back. 3 of the plane mech Chrono likes. Oh, that stupid plane mech. I gotta say though, they're very effective when you give them fists with which to punch. Punch planes I'll take all day. All day. Alright, so... Oh, I gotta recolor them. There we go. Is this like the swap keyword from Bubba? Kind of, actually, yeah, Ermin. It's a very accurate description of what the swap mech does. It changes place with an enemy. And we're going to try to use that as our only gimmick. Good luck to us. Let's jump right on into it. So, Into the Breach. Let me explain the basic mechanics here of Into the Breach. Into the Breach is a roguelike that takes place on... and each run covers multiple islands. There are 4 different islands you're allowed to visit, and you can visit them in any order that you wish. You can also do a varied number of them. You need to do at least 2 of them, but you can do up to all 4 of them if you want on a given run. So it's kind of like the other ones, well, the further on into a run you are, the more the islands will scale up in difficulty. So it's kind of like, for those of you who are familiar with Slay the Spire, it's like being able to choose the number of acts that you visit. And each island consists of, I think, 5 missions, during which we'll attain pilot level ups and mech upgrades that allow us to be more powerful and to deal with enemies more competently. I'm going to go to the Frozen Island first. Pinnacle Robotics is a AI-dominated island on the, I guess, mostly water planet now that is Earth. So we're going to go here first. So each island has a bunch of different sections, regions on it, I guess you could call it. And each of these represents a different mission. You're allowed to look at the mission before you choose to accept it. Each mission has a number of icons on the map. So we've got a star and a lightning bolt, 2 stars, star and a lightning bolt here. And these indicate what you're going to get when you complete the mission successfully. Stars are points of reputation. They're kind of like money. In this game, we get to use them to purchase things from a store at the end of the island. And they're very, very useful to accumulate. There aren't any on the map right now, but you could also get reactor cores, which are essentially upgrade points you get to use on your mechs. You want me to get a B and be hopeless in that situation, Tom? The hell else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so each of the missions has different objectives. Each of the things you're getting from the mission requires that you complete a specific objective within the mission. The baseline objective of every mission is to survive until the Vek leave. It's 4 or 5 turns, and then you automatically win. You don't have to kill all the enemies, simply survive. And ideally protect civilian buildings during the process. To get the extra resources, you need to be able to complete the bonus objectives, which may be things like kill a certain number of enemies, or protect a particular building on the map, or end the battle without taking mech damage, in the case of the cryogenic labs here. I'm going to try the Lifeless Basin first. We're being asked to freeze and defend 2 robots. I believe we get a freeze tank? Yeah, we have a freeze tank to start, which will help us deal with that. Hey, Cheese Baron. Did you... What? I guess my response to that is, what money? Well, your no money back? Sure. Can do. It's done. Refunded. Good to see you. So we jump on into it. So this is the size of grid that every mission takes place on. We start on 3 squares of our choosing. I guess these ones, I don't know. And then when we deploy, the enemies will get a turn, then we get a turn, so far and so forth. But washes up on very tiny beaches. Rift twigs? I feel like there's gotta be a much better punchline to that. Alright, so far, so good? Ish? Microwaves. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, here's our basic combat grid. On every given turn, all the enemies are going to make a move and then declare an action that they're going to carry out, their attack intent, which is based on their positioning. So this bot is firing a laser that projects in a straight line and deals a whole ton of damage to everything in its path. And if we are to physically relocate any of the enemies, then that attack intent stays pointed in the same direction. So any abilities that reposition enemies can be used to redirect attacks in a way that we can get the enemies to shoot each other. And that's how this squad is going to have to kill things, for the most part. We'll figure it out. So we've got the victory timer here in the upper right corner. At the end of 4 turns, all the enemies on the map will retreat, and the battle will end, regardless of what the board state is at that point. Our mechs each have 2 hit points, and if they're destroyed, the pilot's killed, but losing all the mechs isn't actually our lose condition here. Our health bar, our true health bar, is the power grid bar at the top left here. If this bar reaches 0, we lose. And this bar represents the health of all the buildings on the map. The buildings with civilians in them. And it's actually, I guess, the power that we care about, interestingly. More than the human lives. I don't really know what that's about, but I think it's important for something. So every time a building's damaged, we take point of damage on the persistent health bar, and if that hits 0, the campaign, or the run, is over. So our goal in most situations is to prevent damage to buildings at all costs and worry about the mechs later. Hey, I am Guitar. So the order in which enemy units attack is shown by mousing over this attack order button here, which is super, super handy. It shows us the exact order that things are going to resolve on the turn. And that lets me do things like know that the cannon bot will take a shot before the Hornet attacks the building. And so if the cannon bot was doing enough damage to destroy the Hornet, which it's not, that would let me just move out of the way of the shot, and then suddenly the cannon bot's now hitting the Hornet here. I think I am going to swap the Hornet with 2 of my mechs to put it on top of the forest so that the cannon bot will light the forest on fire, which will cause the Hornet to die on its next turn. I think that's how that works. We can use our freeze tank. We're given a freeze tank on this mission that can freeze an enemy solid, which sounds very helpful right now. Oh, another thing I haven't talked about is every turn Vec reinforcements come in. New spots on the map have giant bugs burrowing in from underground. So on the next turn, new enemies are going to spawn in these 3 tiles. If there's anything on top of those tiles, then when the unit tries to spawn, it will not spawn. It'll be delayed by 1 turn. And whatever unit is blocking the tile will take 1 point of damage. So we can do things like put our enemies on top of the incoming Vex spawns to both damage them and delay further spawns, which is going to be super, super helpful. And I imagine we'll be doing it quite a bit over the course of this run. Hey, Mr. Pyro. So, for example, I could use the swap mech to change places with a robot and put the robot on top of the enemy spawn, but given that my objective is to defend the robots, not kill them, I don't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead and freeze 1 robot, which causes its attack to be cancelled. When something's encased in ice, it's immune to damage, and taking damage breaks it out of the ice. So I'm going to use my 2 of my swap mechs to change places with this Hornet twice. All 3 of my mechs have the same weapon equipped, the teleporter. I just swap the location of my mech with something on an adjacent tile. So now the Hornet's attacking an empty tile and is getting hit by the cannon bot, which will also light the forest on fire. And I can actually block one of the spawns, which I think is a good idea. Because the more Vec that get onto the field, the more chaotic this is going to get very, very quickly. Yeah, freezing stuff is very, very powerful. This is a just a temporary unit for this one mission, and I took this mission specifically because we have said unit, and I'm hoping that it'll make the mission a lot easier. Alright. Bam! Got ourselves 2 scorpions. This guy's gonna burn to death. He's de-icing the robot, apparently. Okay, this is fun. So I need to freeze this robot, or otherwise redirect its attack. What's the attack here order? 6 goes before 5. If I swap this scorpion onto this tile, its attack will hit the other scorpion and kill it, I believe. Alpha Scorpion does, yeah, 3 damage. So this big boy can hit the little guy and kill him. So that solves that problem. Then I can have my cryo tank freeze this guy. You're already solved. Wow, this is actually not that bad so far. I can swap with an empty spot. You're right, I can. That may be relevant someday. I need you to move out of the way. So that had to be you? That had to be you. It's gonna light me on fire. Yes, flying units take fire damage. That's deeply unfortunate. And then this bot can actually repair itself while sitting on top of the emerging Vec, and everything will be okay. I could have done this without lighting myself on fire, probably, but what's the fun in that? I mean, really. She thought that the order was going to be different there. That's tricky. If I move out of the way of this shot, it's going to hit the laser bot's going to be unfrozed. And if I swap you... it's going to hit the laser bot again. So I think I'm letting the laser bot get hit here. That's where I've currently landed. This, my flaming mech has to repair itself or it'll burn down and the pilot inside will be killed, and nobody needs that right now. Nobody who needs that. 2 with C2. Oh, just swap these two mechs with each other? I could do that. No. Actually, I can't have a unit on this tile. We could be fine, for some definitions of fine. But not completely fine. If that makes any sense. F2 mech with the C2 bug. The teleport's only for adjacent tiles, and the F2 mech is currently entangled, so it can't move, so I have to free that mech first. But I could swap the Scorpion, and then put the... oh, that would work, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can get the bug on top of the emerging tile here. The one that Adonis Incarnate's piloting. I should give out some names after this mission, by the way. The one that Adonis Incarnate is piloting has extra movement, but all of them are just adjacent to tiles at the moment. That said, you totally gave me an idea for how to do this turn. So thank you. Wait. Oh yeah, this does work. Might we swap places? No, hold on. Let's swap with the bug. And then we freeze the Jerkbot. And repair this one so it doesn't die. I can even block this tile and repair, because repairing puts out fire. Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea. Perfect. So then we only have one extra Vec to deal with next turn. Brilliant. You have to choose between winning a mission objective and losing a pilot. If it's the first time I'm failing a objective on the island, then I probably go with losing the pilot. Because that way I'm getting a perfect island bonus. If we complete every objective on an island and don't fail any of them, you get a perfect island bonus at the end of the island, which can be a reward of a special pilot, a weapon, or some grid power. Maybe there's like a fourth option or something. You get a pretty valuable reward for doing that. Okay, what's the attack order here? You go first, so I can kill this scorpion if I swap. So. And that happens before you hit this guy. At least it better. You repair, you can just swap you. This has been pretty easy so far. Actually, I'm just gonna... No. Yeah, this is fine. Wait, 3 goes first. It better be fine. So this is the last turn here. Excellent. So with the turn timer expired, all the remaining enemies retreat, and we've completed the first mission flawlessly, which is better than I expected so far. You can swap with your own mechs, yep, absolutely. If I can imagine it being necessary at some point. Break 5 buildings out of the ice and block Vex spawning 3 times. Ooh, that sounds like a mission I cannot accomplish. I highly doubt I could accomplish those objectives. So that's a problem. Because I have to do 4 of these, right? Yeah, so I have to do this mission. This is not optional. I have to do Venting Field. If I don't kill enemies with the swap bots, how do I gain XP? I have to kill enemies to gain XP. So either I don't gain XP, or I find ways to kill enemies, which I did a couple of times on that mission. We just look for opportunities to pick up kills here and there. Speaking of XP, would anybody like to be any of the pilots or the mechs themselves? We've got 3 mechs that can be renamed and 2 pilots, Sophia Kirk and Leo Kim, new rookies who don't have names yet. So if any viewer wants a short lifespan self-insert to the stream, here's your chance. I am Guitar! Get on in there. Cheese Baron wants to be a pilot. And do. Can do. Still got 3 unnamed mechs, too. So which of these missions I'm going to try to do? I think I should really try to, if I somehow can, score a perfect island. That'd be great. So that I can maybe get a weapon that isn't the swap for one of these 3. Please, please. So do I think I can break buildings out of the ice, which is kind of doable. Because the Vec will help me do it. I'll deliberately try to do that. And block Vex spawning. Or protecting a coal plant and ending battle with less than 4 mech damage is super achievable. That we can do. Block Vex spawning and protect the coal plant, also vaguely possible. Choose the silly route, I should stick to it. Just like no alternate weapons, just the swap. Maybe. Mr. Pyro. Probably not all gonna fit. Mr. Pyro the Gnar. Three of the artillerists and the smoke squad, so I get 3 of the passive. Oh, that's interesting. That sounds really strong. Try the venting field here. I'm not sure 100% how well this is gonna go. We got a Hornet, an Alpha Scorpion, and a Firefly. I'm gonna stay well back out of the range of this Scorpion here. hopefully I can make him attack his friend. And hopefully the attack order works in such a way that helps. Hornet attacks first, unfortunately. And I do want to let some of the attacks connect with the building, because I have to break the buildings out of the ice. I'm probably teleporting this guy onto the spawn, so that I can block Vex spawning enough times this mission. I think we'll evaluate on a case-by-case basis whether weapons are fun enough or not to be worth including. Okay, I can both protect the building. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna swap you there. We're gonna swap you here. We're gonna swap you here. Oh, I'm gonna take a damage doing that. This is fine. This is fine. Oh no, a Scion. Actually, wait, that's not a bad thing, is it? Not really. Not really. Alright, well, blocking Vex spawning enough times is easily achieved here. But I gotta work on getting more buildings out of the ice. And that is not so easily achieved. Hey, Powie! We're gonna put this Scion. This flying unit passively provides bonus health to all the enemies on the map. Can't do the swap I thought I was going to do initially. I think I'm actually gonna swap this guy. So that he hits this building. And breaks it out of the ice for me. Which might get out of control. But you know how it is. Perfect. Perfect. Double perfect. Less perfect. Mildly inconvenient, in fact. You can't beat this on normal mode. Let's see. What tips would I offer? I think the best tip I can provide. A lot of my wins have been pretty dependent on securing a lot of reactor cores, Mylan. So my recommendation, if you're not doing this already, is to try to spend as much reputation as you can at the end of each island on just getting as many reactor cores as you can. And if possible, try to shoot for... Get as many objectives... Try to shoot for not failing objectives over everything else. Which I know is easier said than done. So what sort of teleporty nonsense could I do here? I probably want to use the Scorpion to break this building out of the ice. And then I probably have to swap you in a fun way. Still gotta block one more spawn to get the objective. So I'm probably gonna do that here. real question is am I going to be able to break the last building out of the ice last turn? And that is a question I do not currently have an answer to. This is the last turn to block, so I have to do this if I want this objective. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's an iffy turn then. Yeah, I was worried about that. It is not possible to break that last building out of the ice with this arrangement of enemies. Damn. Cripless Friday, Slay the Spire. I'm thinking not today, Penta. I had originally planned to do Slay the Spire today, but I woke up with a strong feeling of needing a break from the game. So I figured I'd mess around in Into the Breach today and see how it goes. Alright, so our dreams of Perfect Island are gone. We're not breaking either of these. I knew that was going to happen. I've done much to stop it? Maybe, if I worked really hard. Too lazy to do that, though, so... Screw that noise. Still entangled, huh? Which doesn't matter. Well, no, it does matter. Hold on. Now, hold on a minute. Alright, I gotta reset turn and think about this more carefully. I didn't consider that I was entangled like that. Scheduled for Baba's You. At will, currently. I don't have a plan on when my next Baba stream will be. Seems like we're getting close to the end, either way. I have the 7C teleported 3 times. I don't think... No. Not with the starting conditions of the turn. Which I'm going to reset to, by the way. You can reset a turn once per mission, in case you screw something up, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. That's another tip I could hand out to somebody who's... If you're new at the game, this button is very, very important. Kind of a lifesaver, really. Alright, so you're gonna actually excavate yourself from this predicament. That. There, that's 2 birds, 1 stone. And then I can solve the other ones. Good. I don't know why I overcomplicated this. Oh. Whoops. Those are the explodey scions, not the plus health scions. I didn't even check what I was dealing with. I just kind of made the assumption that it was a plus health scion. So what happened there was one of the opponents died, and the floating guy caused them to explode when they died. So I lost one of our pilots here. Which we said was going to happen at some point. How many levels have I completed? In Baba, I think we're at 190 completed levels now. I remember that if I'd realized they were going to explode, I might have been able to set up a building break out of the ice. Oh well. Lime Guitar is dead. Rip. Rip. Okay, like this objective, kill all enemies before they retreat, that's impossible. We can reasonably end battle with less than 4 mech damage. And we can probably protect a coal plant. So I'll do the cryogenic labs as our 3rd mission here. The cruelty. Fortunately, the mech that I Am Guitar was piloting is still completely and utterly functional. It's just the meaty pilot that was destroyed. Alright, so let's actually check. This is an explosion scion, right? Yes. Blast scion. All other Vek explode on death, dealing 1 damage to adjacent tiles. Understood. Completely understood. Looks like we got some problems to deal with on this one. Hey, Sir Venbjorn. Have a bit! Thanks for the bit! Every bit counts, as they say. So we've got periodic ice storms, which freeze everything in an AoE. So this this firefly here, we can just let them get frozed. Frozed on up. Everything else is a little more complicated to deal with. I can't teleport this guy easily out of line of fire here. If I use 2 mechs for the task, I could. I can swap my own mech. Although I don't want to end my turn in the ice storm, because then I'll get frozen. Excuse me. So no, I don't want to do that either. So how are we stopping the Firefly? Are we just body blocking the shot? That's always an option, right? Just physically interpose yourself between an attacking Vek and whatever it's attacking. And you can avoid taking building damage, which is great. I'm gonna teleport this guy out of the way. We're gonna... body block. I wanted to block a spawn, too. Fortunately, you can't... Oh, I can teleport... Aha! Perfect. So I can body block a spawn. Gorgeous. Perfect. Okay, so that prevents all the building damage. Good. And yes, I know we're taking a bunch of mech damage, but ideally we're ending with less than 4 mech damage, because given that each mech only has 2 health, I can't take more than 4 mech damage without losing somebody anyway. Oh man, look at all the problems I get to solve with this move. If I swap places with this Hornet, it gets frozen, it blocks this shot, and prevents its attack on the building. That is sweet. 3 problems in 1. Heck yeah. And I can just block all the incoming spawns. Okay, Blast Scion's still here. So, nothing's getting killed, everything's currently getting frozen. Good. Okay. Huzzah! Fortunately, it only counts current health missing. So if I repair the damage, it fixes itself. I mean, this seems pretty easy. We just continue to block spawns. And continue to manipulate stuff. That's a really easy turn. Alright, now I just win by ending turn. Because all the enemies are frozen. We can even end with 0 mech damage if we want to here. Might as well, right? Easy and easy. Get 1 point of power grid back. Another point of reputation. A 2 rep for defending the robots. Oh, these are the mine layer robots. Yeah, these are easy to defend. This is an easy mission. This is why I went to the Ice Island first. There's lots of easy mission types here. This one asks us to defend these 2 mine bots, which will periodically lay freeze mines that the Vek are really, really excited about standing on top of most of the time. Ooh, and we got ourselves a pod. Pods contain treasure, always a reactor core, and possibly something else exciting. Oh well, that's just juicy placement. Have fun, nerds! Alright, pod acquired. Can I swap with a mine? No. I'll get frozen if I do that. Fair enough. Swap mechs are flying units, yes. Which makes this a whole lot easier. They're able to reposition pretty aggressively. And they're also able to teleport things over water. That's an Alpha Hornet. It's a mild problem. Ooh, that's more than a mild problem. No, it's a mild problem. Okay. We can do a triple swap to solve our problems. Certainly we're going to want a range upgrade on one of the swap mechs pretty quickly here. Oh wait, no, hold on. That is not as simple as it looked, because this shot is still hitting something. Oh crap. Take a look at that with fresh eyes. It's tile, not water. This freeze mine's in an annoying place. They'll get frozen if I move on to them. Okay, I can prevent all the damage, good. So we're going to swap this guy here. We're going to move the Scorpion out of the way. And then we have to body block the third shot, unfortunately. This is also going to let 3 additional Vek spawn in, and that's going to be a problem. Next turn could be really, really, really ugly, depending. Oh boy. Good. Shooting his friend. So you need to be repositioned. You need to be repositioned. Anything that dies will explode, and that's a problem. We're having a hard time here. We are definitely having a hard time here. I'll make you shoot your friends. Seems ambitious. Okay, that looks good. God, what? Well, I can't prevent all that. This is what I think some of the turns are going to look like with this squad, is that we just cannot possibly avoid all the incoming damage. And so catastrophe will occur. Yeah, great catastrophe will occur. Oh my. Oh, that's terrible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Vek that are attacking buildings, and one of my units is immobilized by a scorpion. Yikes! We're just gonna lose some grid here, and that's gonna have to be okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's gonna have to be. And teleport him into the water. I don't know if that's going to make him explode or not. Dying in water counts. I imagine it would, and I don't have a reset to test it, so I'm not going to test it. Or anything like that. Okay, we'll explode if it goes into water. Makes sense. 'Tis as expected. So this guy's attacking 2 buildings. Has to be moved out of the way. You're just gonna save yourself, and we're gonna block 1 of the damage. We take 2 points of grid damage here. Cannot teleport diagonally, no. It would make things a lot easier if I could. It's gotta be orthogonally adjacent. Only target these 4 tiles. Otherwise, yeah, I could teleport one of the bugs into the path of the other, something like that. Solve 2 problems at the same time. But not today. Not today. I don't think I can take less than 2 grid damage here. So I'm not seeing any funny stuff that lets me do that. So yeah, if I teleport the Scorpion into my current tile, he'll attack the robot. I can teleport myself here, though. Oh, and then I can body block. Oh! We actually take 1 point of grid damage. Excuse me. That's better. That's way better. I'm okay with that. Ha! Take no points of grid damage. Easy game. Now, the part where our pilots aren't leveling it up at all is a slight issue. Ooh, we got a Gravwell. Artillery weapon that pulls its target towards you, which is a science class weapon and takes no power, which means we can just mount it on one of the swap mechs for free here. Let's slap it on the pilot Cheese Baron who needs kills, because this gives me more ways to get kills on things. It's actually really nice to have. And a reactor core, which means I can give +1 range to one of my teleporters if I so choose. Or plus health. Health is also pretty nice, but I think we're gonna go with plus range on one of the teleporters here. So we have a little bit more options with regards to how that all plays out. Alright. Destroy the Scion Abomination and protect the Corporate Tower. Destroying a boss-class enemy is not going to be easy with this squad. We don't really have a lot of ability to do damage, so we have to rely entirely on redirecting damage. That ain't going to be easy. That is not going to be easy. Let's do it up. So the Scion has 5 health. And gives all the enemies... All other Vect gain +1 health, regeneration, and explode on death. Okay, that's terrifying. That's just terrifying. Right, well that's easy to deal with. We can teleport the Abomination into the path of this attack and cause it to take 1. Might as well try our hardest to secure kills, right? Might as well. And I think my other 2 should just block tiles and keep things a little under control here. Although if I don't allow other enemies to spawn, I'm not going to be able to kill the boss. I'll let one spawn in. Yeah, we can win from time, but it doesn't complete the Destroy the Scion objective. Which is, less than ideal. See, it's gonna hide. Which is also less than ideal. Alright, fine. You can have fun with your friend over there. Gonna leave okay here. Actually, no. Am I? We're gonna block the spawn. Something tells me we're not killing the Abomination. Just a guess. Yeah, it's assuredly not happening. Right? I could get the Scion into the path of this attack, but then I'm taking grid damage. Doesn't seem worth it. Not seem worth it. There, have fun. Wait. Okay, yeah, they're not gonna kill each other. Or at least the one that will explode and kill this guy isn't gonna die. So that's nice. Fortunately, with the extra range teleport, I can solve two problems with one by teleporting this guy into the path of his friend. Nice, nice. Nice. Might not be the most graceful way to win, but I'll take it. So we get 1 reputation point from protecting the tower, but no points for destroying the abomination, because we didn't. Still, we end with 7 reputation. We picked up a reactor core. What do we have here? Infuse shot. Fire a projectile that flips a target's attack direction. Oh, that's cool. That is super cool. Fire a missile barrage that hits every enemy on the map. Neat. Hey, Magica. Deploy a shield tank. Or call an airstrike anywhere on the map. So I can buy 2 reactor cores with my reputation. I can't reasonably get a 3rd one unless I, like, sell Adonis, which doesn't seem worthwhile. And I can use that to upgrade the teleport range on the other 2 swamp mechs, and then we can have a lot of fun. I guess I can also buy this Confuse Shot if I want, so that I have the ability to flip a target's attack direction. And that sounds mostly hilarious. Let's do it. Shot on this one with this +1 range, and I think we're gonna give another +1 range to Mr. Pyro here. So now we have a teleport range of 3, a teleport range of 2, and a teleport range of 1 on our 3 units. I can also just sell that that weapon on the next island if I want to. Let's try. Detrius disposal. This one has to do a lot with, like, acid. And pools of acid on maps. Like, Vex spawning 3 times and protect the power generator seems more achievable than killing enemies or destroying anything. So let's try nanite farms. Acid is a status effect that can be afflicted on enemies or ourselves that doubles attack damage taken, which isn't so relevant when your squad doesn't do any attack damage. But we'll figure it out. Beepers are very annoying. We've got a pod, nice. You're attacking a building. Alright, easy enough. So conveyors do their thing before everybody else does. Interesting. Oh man, the Confuse Shot on the Beetles is really nice. I can get them to charge into a corner. Oh man, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Burst. So with a +2 range, I can actually swap places with this guy and have him kill his friends. I can. Wait, no, that'll break the pod though, so I need to grab that. Right, that'll break the pod. So grab pod first, then teleport out of the way. And for you, Mr. Beetle Man, you charge into that mountain. Actually, can I get him to... You have 2 range, right? Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's... that's beautiful! He's gonna smack into the Alpha Hornet, and then he's gonna be blocking a spawn. Oh, wait, shit. Belts! I forgot about the belt. Completely forgot about the belt. That didn't work out like I wanted it to. And we lost some grid power. Sure, sure. Alright, well this is a no-brainer swap, right? Just swap you two. Have fun. Sploosh! Health is shift. Health is far more than that. Yeah, acid only doubles combat damage, so blocking emerging shouldn't be doubled, and we're okay here. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, I got... They're magic belts that affect flying units, apparently. Why do they affect flying units? That doesn't make any sense. It does say any unit in the direction marked by the belt, but I don't know. Something about logic told me that a flying unit would not be pushed by a belt that's on the ground. It's just a hunch. Alright, well, apart from all the grid damage I've taken, I don't need to take any more grid damage, I don't think. At least I hope not. Please tell me no. So you just a tile, get 1 tile? Okay, so we can easily reposition this nerd. Such that his artillery shot misses. You're just gonna repair yourself. Get damaged by the belt. Fun times were had by all. We're just gonna change your direction. I'm gonna casually move out of your way. Swap with you. And then nothing is taking damage, ideally. Please tell me that nothing is currently taking damage. Oh lord. What a hot mess of a mission. Wait. I got screwed by the... I couldn't see the belts again. So I totally got Adonis killed, apparently. Whoops again. Whoops again. And I guess I had an objective to block Vex spawning 3 times that I didn't even try to do. Oh no. Ooh, but! We got ourselves a self-destruct button, and given that we don't have any human pilots left, this will be very helpful. Any class weapon, mech explodes, killing self and anything adjacent to mech. Perfect. Rip Adonis Incarnate. We're going to install a self-destruct button on your mech. And we're going to be very sad about how this has all gone so far. Oh dear. Alright, everybody's got +1 range on their teleports, at the very minimum. Yeah, we'd have a way to beat bosses. Just gotta look at the bright side of things, Pyro. I agree. Absolutely agree. A waste disposal train is passing through this sector. Can I handle a train mission? Probably not, but let's try desperately. See how it goes. Weapons online. What's the attack order here? Okay, train goes last. Beetle does 3. I can get a lot of kills this turn. Convenient. So we want to swap you. We want to swap you. Okay, good. You do get killed before. Wait, oh, you're not gonna die though. Hold on. No, that's a suicide turn right there. Didn't realize that was an Alpha Leaper. Excuse me. There we go. Didn't want to use my reset so early in the mission. Choo-choo. Alright, armor scions are not a problem. Most of the time. That's a slight problem, though. And by slight problem, I mean extreme problem. Because I can't just swap places with this Leaper, because the train will hit him, and then the train will die. There's another penalty exists for losing mech, not beyond pilots, no. So once we have robotic autopilots from losing all of our stuff, we can just endlessly, endlessly do the thing. Oh, I can teleport from great distance, though. What's the attack order here? You're gonna go first, so if I swap this Leaper, the Beetle's gonna kill him before he attacks. And then I can solve all the problems? Yes. Perfect. Beautiful, in fact. Extra range teleport is sweet, because then I can do things like teleport this guy into the water. Two-range attack. Hold on. Oh, now I have to reset the turn, though, because I cannot actually solve this problem with a single move like I thought I could. Dang it. Alright, let's look closer on how to solve the Alpha Hornet
one
problem.
Of our most valued supporters says continued support of the XCOM project.
The Red Pacifist coming on in with the 9 months of council support. Thank you so much for being here. for such an incredibly long time. Thread Pacifist. Glad you're enjoying the variety games. There's a lot to be said for not letting oneself get burned out on one game. And so it creates this weird situation where if you don't like watching Slay the Spire a whole lot, then it's, you know, variety games are good. And if you do like me watching me play the Spire a lot, then I also need to do variety games so that I don't hate the game anymore. So that I don't hate the game, you know? Play it for too long and eventually you have to stop doing it. So I need to reversal projectile you. That's my solution, that is my solution, okay. Means you just swap places with yourself, okay. Slight alteration to how we did this turn. We'll deal with the Leaper next turn. No. That's... Oh, that's not good. Or is it? Oh, it's not good at all. I think I have to take this 1 point of grid damage at first glance, but my extra range teleport might be able to solve multiple problems at once here. Actually, I have a self-destruct button. That can solve multiple problems at once. Oh my god, I actually get to use it, and it helps? That's so cool! That's so cool. Oh god, I can only imagine playing the... I've seen quite a few streamers who become very, very large by playing the same game every day, year in, year out. And it's a lot. That's a lot to do. To oneself. Yeah, I actually get to self-destruct. That's so exciting. Boom. I love that that gave me XP. I guess there is a way to allow your pilot to survive the mech being destroyed. So I guess there is a situation in which that can actually level you up. Still seems mostly hilarious. That's afterwards, right? Yep, okay. Flawless mission. Despite the part where I blew myself up. But like, get a robot! That's what they're for. And now I have another power core, which could be another point of range on another one of the units. Let's absolutely make that happen. Kill these 7 enemies, protect the coal plant, and with less than 4 mech damage, sure. Absolutely sure. And we did not get a lot of reputation so far, but we have 2 more missions to do? Alright. Fair enough. Flawless explosion, there you go. As it should be. Let's try to avoid getting charged at by Beetleboy here. Perfect. Don't quite have the movement. Need to get more movement on these units now. More power cores, please. Do I dare try to, like, do damage to things? Probably not, huh? So I was originally hoping I could teleport this beetle onto acid, which is not going to happen. Not yet, anyway. That's part of the idea of Thread Pacifist. It's also just, I enjoyed the swap mech enough the first time I played with it that I really wanted to try 3 of it. So here we are, doing exactly that. And let's keep the beetle over here. Old classic misdirection. Glorious. All I have to do is move out of the way of the beetle, and everything will be solved. Oh, I can solve a lot of problems here, actually. Swap with you, suddenly you're in the fire of your friends. All I have to do is move out of the way so I can, like, block spawns and stuff. Ah. Sploosh. So the good news is that our lone pilot seems to get all the experience points when anything on the map dies. I dig it. With 2 teleports I can kill that scarab. It's probably worth it, huh? We get 3 more problems next turn. Which is the last turn, so we can use our self-destruct. Hey, get back here. Get back here this instant. Is there any way I could have lined up a kill? I care enough, quite honestly. Actually, no, I can't get a kill by doing this. Perfect. Excellent. I can't believe it. Amazing. Enemies with acid, destroy the acid vats. I'm not sure I can accomplish the objective on any of these. So I have no way to do direct damage. We can try destroying acid vats, seeing how it goes. Give it a shot. Yeah, if I can get the beetle to charge me, I can position him into one of the acid vats. Which movement do you have? 2? Beetles are slow as heck. Perfect. That's exactly the move I was trying to get him to do. This one's gonna be tougher to get an enemy to target. I'm sure we can figure out a way. Oh, I can self-destruct to blow it up, actually. That'll work. That'll work. That would absolutely work. Alright. Alright, you have fun charging into a vat of acid, sir. Hello. Wait. I'm dumb. What? They have 2 health? Oh god. Oh, I'm dumb. I totally moved him into the location where he was targeting that building. Did I think that through? No, not enough, clearly. Clearly not well enough. Because it didn't end well for me. Can I teleport? I can teleport the acid vats. That's amazing. That'll help this be a lot easier, huh? That'll help this be a lot easier. Only do 1 damage. And they knock the target. Okay. So we want to get you to target our acid friend here. This turns the current tile into a pool of acid. Okay. Pull you this direction. Let me swap places with this acid vat. Blocking a spawn with the acid vat is a really good idea. I was thinking of them as buildings initially, something I couldn't reposition. Clearly that is not true. Alright, so we have 2 things attacking buildings. It's easily enough dealt with. So we have to be repositioned. Or killed outright somehow. So do you. If only you have the ability to actually do that too. Okay. You're gonna extricate yourself from the situation and put others in danger. And you're just gonna get closer to the... Hold on. You shoot your beetle friend if I reverse your attack direction. I'd rather be closer to the action here? Yeah. That'll do. I will take damage from being rammed by the beetle. Indirectly, but that's okay. Caused the beetle to die, so I'd say it was worth it. That's fine. Wait, I can't get over to the Splody boy. Uh-oh. No, but I need to break that, though. I'm too far away! Why can't I just have unlimited mobility? All the cool kids do. 2-range teleport. If you had 3-range teleport, I could swap with this guy. Right. That's a problem.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
Slash! Coming on in with the host. How's it going, Slash? And viewers, we're doing some strange nonsense in Into the Breach today. Trying to win with 3 of the same kind of repositioning-based mech. If you've never seen the game not Slay the Spire. That's not what I'm playing today. If you've never seen Into the Breach before, it's a turn-based sort of puzzle roguelike, where your goal is to square off against giant alien bugs in turn-based missions. And it's less about killing the enemies and more about controlling the battlefield and getting pieces into place. So it's got a lot more in common with, say, chess than it does with something like XCOM, where you're trying to kill all your enemies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that S at that. It's 2 points of reputation at line. It's actually better to just take this hit and get the objective, because I can spend the reputation on getting 2 more points of grid defense. So if there's anything I can do to destroy this acid vat, and I know there's at least one thing, I can pull it into this building to destroy it, which is a terrible way to do it, but it will work. Into the Spire. Heck yeah. So you have 4 moves. So if I go 1, 2, 3. Can't quite. I could self-destruct and free this guy. Does that let me do anything? Yes? Ish? No, hold on. Yeah, actually, yes-ish. Oh, I can also teleport the acid over here. If I move here, I can swap places with the acid. That's almost useful to me. I could actually kill it if I could get behind him. If I had 1 more movement. I could also reverse. No. Damn it. There's gotta be a way to get that. That takes minimal grid damage. I believe in it. I see why I can do it while taking 2 points of grid damage, which is better than 3. It has 2 15% chances to resist, so the odds are... It's a slightly favorable action to take versus just preventing all the damage and failing the acid vat objective. So that's fun. Maybe not good, but it is fun. If I start from here... No, I can't, because then I can't move twice, right? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Like, swap with that guy. I'm not sure yellow can do anything productive, unless he gets freed. Alright. I don't see a better move than taking 2 points of grid damage, so let's go with that one. We're gonna do some weird stuff here. Yoink. Rip civilians. Didn't need you anyway. Actually, wait, I only took 1 grid damage doing that. That's pretty good, actually. That's a net gain. I'll take it. Don't know why I thought I was taking 2. Cool. Seismic activity. Destroy the Firefly leader. Which is gonna be easier said than done, probably. That sounds like a fine deployment or whatever. Thinking is for nerds anyway, right? We don't need none of that. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Not when I have 3-range teleport. I also have a self-destruct button, which can effortlessly kill the leader. Yeah, that'll do it. But I can also just teleport all the enemies into the line of fire here. Have fun dying. Finally level up our only human pilot. Good job. Oh, you're making this too easy. You are making this far too easy. Make sure you're centrally located, sir. Just in case I need to use your self-destructs. What's the attack order? Okay, the boss goes first. Fair. Yellow can reverse direction at the beetle, so I can get him to charge onto the spawn. We can swap this guy here to kill this thing, and you're gonna go literally anywhere else. Actually, I can put you on that spawn too. Glorious. Oh, beautiful. Got him. Oh, this game is so fun, Slash. Especially if you mess around with custom squads like I'm doing. There's a lot of opportunities for great moments. It's mighty convenient of them to line up for me like that. Self-destruct time. Rip. Tactical efficiency compromise. Have fun charging into the water, nerd. Oh, this squad is so fun now that I leveled up the abilities a little bit. Just the ability to just pitting all the enemies against each other. It's so good. Ooh, managed to actually do that mission just fine. +3 grid defense. Oh boy, I'm sure glad I went through all the work of leveling up our human to get the worst ability in the game. Plus 3% chance to not take damage when you would take damage. Huzzah. Let's get shields. Kickoff boosters might be nice. It's for a little bit extra mobility, but for 2 power, or for 2 stars rather, probably not worth it. Probably not. I might actually sell Cheese Baron for a point of reputation here. It's astonishingly bad, hyphenated. It might as well be nothing, basically. I like my array of weapons currently. Let's just grab some more reactor cores, and then I can, like, boost the mobility of my units or something. We can buy a point of grid power so that we're a little less close to dying. Yeah. It's not the most rewarding island, but we'll take it. Start doing move upgrades. Alright, see you later, islands. I tried. I'm gonna do the grass island now, and maybe I can perfect this if I'm lucky. High threat detected, you say. Defend the satellite launches, protect the robotics lab. What's the worst that could happen? All we have is a crap ton of enemies. That do AoE attacks. Oh boy. It's gonna be fun. And there's no water on the map for me to teleport things into. I might be using the self-destruct really early on this one. Find out. So this is a blobber enemy. They lob blobs that explode for massive damage, but we can teleport those blobs, which might be amazingly helpful here. That's a really bad first turn. That is a shockingly bad first turn, actually. Is that like a game-losing turn one? Wow. I can turn around the bomb, but that doesn't do anything, as you might expect. I'm gonna need to teleport that. So much health, though. Ooh, actually, hold on. I have 3 ranged... No, I only have 3 ranged teleport, not 4 range. Damn. Something I could teleport the Hornet across the mountains. But that takes even more power to do. A ridiculous amount of power. I could self-destruct to get rid of these 2 centipedes, but then I think we're in a losing position from there. Probably? Hold on. Maybe that's what I need to do. Hey, Olith! Blah blah blah's blah blah. I love blah blah blah's log. It's one of the most wonderfully titled things on the internet. If I don't self-destruct, these 2 centipedes are gonna do unspeakable things that I cannot otherwise prevent. Damn. Do I dare self-destruct on turn 1? That seems like a losing proposition. Doesn't it? What other option do I have? I can swap a thing twice, yeah. I can indeed. So I do one self-destruct, one to move the bomb, one to move the Hornet. And then I presumably lose from there. Just like horribly. There's no abort mission button or anything, right? Bomb's not strong enough to kill the centipedes, sadly. So even if I like swapped it here and then here, it's not even gonna kill them. They are chunky. I don't want to swap with a bomb while adjacent to it for reasons that I hope are obvious. What do I do with this bomb? I don't wish to die to the bomb. But I'm not sure that I have other choices here. Oh, I can yank the bomb onto this tile. Here. Land was foiled by chunkiness, as so many are. I do not still have the pilot now, Airman. Most of my pilots have been killed by belt-related accidents. That belt mission really did me a number. In a bad way. But that was tough. Right, here's my very bad plan. This plan is mostly terrible. Well, if it was funny to watch, I suppose that's all that matters, right? And that building's just gonna be allowed to be destroyed, I think. This one's about to launch. Which means... kill you. This is happening, and this needs to be stopped. Fair enough. So we swap you guys, right? Consequences of having a mech die is that the pilot dies, hyphenated. If the pilot is an AI, like the one in that self-destructing mech was, then there's no consequences beyond that you don't have them for the rest of the current mission. So it was kind of a desperation move to self-destruct on turn 1, but other than that, everything's fine. Ish. Okay, that actually happens after attacks. Interesting. It's fun. Then I can swap with the bomb and do damage to this guy, and that's just gonna happen? Okay. Wait, no, because you're gonna be occupying that space, so I can't just swap with the bomb. Well, fine. We'll yoink the bomb from a very far away, and then I'll be incapable of doing anything meaningful next turn. It's the best we got. Uh-oh. Tell me you only do 1 damage. Good, you only do 1 damage? Perfect. This building is gonna go away. We can defend these two, we can keep this guy alive. And kill the blubber. So I think ultimately we're not dead here, we're just mostly dead. Is there anything else I could do? If I had more teleport range, I could swap with the bomb, and that'd be perfect. Yikes. There's nothing fancy I can do with that, right? No way for me to teleport the Alpha Hornet to destroy the bomb. Because the way the buildings are positioned. Spooky. This is the best we got. Oh, I could have swapped with that Hornet, huh? That might have been better. That probably was better. Get to safety here. We're gonna take 1 more point of grid damage, go down to 1, and we're gonna succeed the mission. It's pretty yikes. That is a very yikes. Yeah, I might have been able to prevent that if I'd killed it last turn. So I don't think this is a point of grid damage we needed to take. Good thing we had that +3 grid defense, which will totally do something at some point. Definitely. Mission complete. With all objectives. At least 7 enemies. Protect the coal plants. Well, it's unlikely I can kill 7 enemies, but I'd like a mission where I can maybe get a point of power back. Because we are in dire need of that right now. If I do say so myself. Historic County. These missions are relatively easy. There's tons of water tiles to work with. So I'm not as afraid as I would be normally. But this could go really, really badly. I mean, like, we can just lose here. Are pods destroyed by tidal waves? Because that'd be bad if so. Alright, what's the attack order? This is going to be highly relevant. The bomb does 1 damage. We can have the Hornet take care of that. You're targeting that? Okay, so we can actually deal with most of the problems here. This is island number 3, Olith. And we're barely hanging on for dear life at the moment. Just barely. So what are you doing? Teleporting out of the way, looks like. We can get rid of the blobber. Alright, here's my play. We want to grab this pod, because I think it is destroyed if the tidal wave comes. And I'd really rather grab it. Sounds highly preferable. In fact... That is destroyed, I thought so. Actually, don't want to block spawns too much because I need to kill stuff. Oh, crap. Not as bad as it looked at first. Well, that's pretty spooky. So you're gonna kill... What's the attack order here? If I swap out of the way, the centipede will kill the leaper here. So this guy has to be dealt with, this guy has to be dealt with. That's it. It's not bad. Kill you. Target that tile. What can I do about Mr. Spiky Boy? Very few places I can safely teleport the Alpha Hornet. I can put him up against the back edge of the map, that would work. But since he's flying, I can't put him in the water. I can't move him one tile back, because he'll still hit the building. Will kill me. I can't teleport him onto this tile, because then he'll kill the Leaper, which will cause the Alpha Centipede shot to hit these buildings. I have 3 range teleport on most of these units. I think on all 3 of them have 3 range teleport now, so we've got a lot of options with what we do exactly. It's like teleporting just out of the way. You swap with the Scarab to kill it. And then you... I guess we have to teleport the Hornet against the back of the map. No one can reach the bottom wall to teleport him there. I could teleport him here. That's an option. I don't know if that's a good option. I can also just turn him around, and then I don't have to move that far. But I need to clear the way for this centipede shot as well, which involves moving the Hornet out of the way. Actually, if I teleport him against the back wall, I'm gonna get hit by that, huh? Oh, so I can't do this. I cannot swap with this guy, because then this centipede is shooting the same location, and we hit this building and we lose immediately. Unless I manually block the shot here, which may be desirable. That might be desirable. Swap direction takes my action. It's free in terms of power, but it still uses up my action, so I can't like teleport and swap direction. Right, so I think this is going to be my move. Teleport here. Teleport here. You do 1 damage, right? Yeah, 1 damage, okay. Verifying that that's safe and all that. Okay. That breaks the mountain. Alright, I have to kill all the enemies on the map for the objective. I don't think I can do that. That sounds really, really difficult to... Actually, wait, no, I can do that. Can't I? I can absolutely do that. Actually, excuse me. Got him. Easy. I gotta say that self-destruct has been 10 times better than I thought it would be. Oh, we got a pilot? With +1 mech move. And we can deploy them, if we give them 1 power, we can deploy anywhere on the map damaging adjacent enemies. I'm all for +1 move on the mech that doesn't have the self-destruct. Sweet. Let's go for the even more teleport range, because obviously. Because obviously. Alright, something tells me I should grab... Man, these are all kill at least 7 enemies? Jesus. So do I go for the destroy the dam single objective to try to get a perfect island? It sounds difficult too. Or do I try really hard to kill 7 enemies? Air support and water might be enough to get 7 kills. That's a lot of mines, holy crap. That should be easy to kill 7 enemies with. Those mines are instant death, I think? And there's water. So both of these might be reasonably achievable. Maybe I just do both of those. Certainly I'm not doing this one. Let's try the air support one first. Oh boy, 2 hornets. And a soldier scion? Alright, good luck to us. And a pod. Again? Sweet. Okay, but why the air support there, though? Please explain. So we can kill this hornet by teleporting it into the air support. And we can kill the scorpion by doing a very similar thing. And then I can teleport this hornet into somewhere harmless. It's not a bad turn 1. I have such ridiculous mobility. This would destroy the pods. We want to teleport him here. Blam! I'd love to know what kind of air support we're using that it just completely levels mountains. Seems like overkill. Ah! Okay, now that's making it easy. Sploosh. Splorsh. And then I just need 2 more kills in 2 more turns. It's just gibs like in Quake. The mountain is made of gibs. What do we do with the geology? Okay. That's cute. It's a 3 damage bomb. That's not cute. So we can get the 2 enemies required killed if we just teleport the Scion into the death field here. Like so. And then if we swap places with the Leaper will kill the bomb. The bomb won't go off. You can actually just block a spawn here. Works for me. If you drop a bomb in into the water, I think the bomb just dies. Disappointing answer, I know. But the truth. We actually managed to get everything on the map. Everyone's on fire. That's fine. Okay, one more mission. Well, no, 2 more missions, and we can perfect this island somehow. It's in the box. Another pilot. Mech starts every mission with a shield. Ooh. Does that work? And I can't put her in the mech that has the self-destruct button, right? That seems like something I don't want to do. I don't think the shield saves me from that. Right? I don't want to science that, but I'm pretty sure we're not saved by having a shield. Yeah, you think it's a KO regardless? That's what my initial thought is. There's a separate special pilot or a weapon or something that lets you have a pilot survive the mech being destroyed, and that works with the self-destruct button. But I don't think a shield stops it. So we're gonna bench Cheese Baron. Does anybody want to be the scientist or the mech she's piloting? As we head on into do not kill? Do not kill the volatile Vec. I can maybe not kill something. Sounds manageable. Jaso Man! Welcome aboard. The highly unlikely to survive squad of swap mechs. Just call her Jasmine? Can do. Pilot available. Don't tell me that. We all know how that's gonna end. Alright, max range teleport on everybody. Let's go. BB mech! Yeah, I can use this reputation to gain points of grid defense. Let's try it. A volatile Vec. Doesn't do a lot of damage, has a lot of health. And we don't want it to explode, apparently. I think that's a new one. Alright, well. You're making this easy on me. Again. Whoosh. Splash. I was really planning on teleporting this guy onto the spawns, but if I do that, he'll still be targeting a building. So I guess I'm not doing that. Do that instead. Hey, good morning, this is a Vivification. How are you doing today? I am derping around and into the breach. It is like, I think, the best way to describe what's happening right now. Derpage is happening. Splorsh. I am teleporting all of the things. It's going wonderfully. And by wonderfully, I mean we almost died. But we haven't actually died. And that's what matters in the end. Ew, an alpha bomb. Ew. So we can kill the Scion if we swap places with it. We can pull the bomb into the water. Kind of. Pull the blob into the water. Yeah, so a blob that goes into water just dies, as expected. This is going much better than it has any right to. Oh, no, you don't. Uh-oh. It's one too many threats on the board. Damn it. This is my first run today, yeah. It's a slow one as usual. So 3 attacks on buildings. Because I'm entangled, I can only deal with 2 of them. I don't have the 30-minute achievement now. I might end up trying that today. Seeing if I can grab that. That would be thoroughly amusing, I think. Yeah, I don't have any way to solve two problems at once, do I? I don't think so. So I think I have to take a point of grid damage here. Alright. Very well. Maximizing XP here. Nothing more. Sorry, get that power back anyway, or whatever. It's fine. Alright, we have not failed a single objective on this map. All we have to do is the corporate HQ. Destroy the Hornet leader and protect the corporate tower. Easier said than done, right? Good luck. It's not too bad. Do what? 3 damage? I can block both spawns and hit the Hornet and prevent all the grid damage? That's great. So we're gonna swap like so. Wait. Didn't think that through, but we have a shield, so it's fine. No. Bad Hornet. Hornet leader goes first. I have 4 enemies all targeting buildings? What the hell? That's rude. I can solve all the problems with the self-destruct button, which I might need to use. Though last time we used the self-destruct button early, it did not end well. At all. Oh, I can self- no, I can get 2 birds with 1 stone here. Excuse me. We're fine. There. That kills this guy and damages you further. And then we just need to redirect these attacks. You go first and you do 3, so I can actually also do this. And then you kill your friend before he fires. So that's actually not a problem at all. It's a really sweet turn. There's a pixel of not game on the right row of the screen. That fix it? Let me know if that fixed it. Perfect. Thanks for pointing that out. Not sure how that happened exactly, but it's an easy enough fix. Easy peasy. Okay, that's a problem. This is a problem. That's it? That's it. Okay, well that's easy then. 2 problems is not very many problems. You're automatically gonna die to fire, so all I have to do is just keep you out of trouble. And I can actually have you fix the bomb problem. So it's actually, both of the problems were just one problem. Cool. Can I kill the Bob Blubber? Yes, I can. Blobbers are very annoying. Get him out of here. Cool. Is there anything funny I can do? Yes. Wait. No. Thought there was, but there was not. Settle for the triple telly. Gets everything out of the way quickly enough. Head out to dance? Oh, have fun. My mom took dance lessons for a few years and really enjoyed it all. Got promoted? Oh my lord. 3 grid defense! Perfect! Just what I needed. You accomplished every archive mission, an astounding accomplishment considering your crap tier mechs. Please accept. Oh man, the wind torrent is so good. Push all units in a single direction. We had a lot of fun with this last time. Ooh, ballroom dance, nice. Very nice. So I think the grid power is the correct answer here, but I want the wind torrent. For its fun potential. We're gonna replace the Rabbitron well with that, I think. Then I'm gonna buy a ton of grid power, and I think we're gonna go to the final island from here and see if we can't win the last couple missions. In quick style here. Do I just get a bunch of grid defense? I think so, actually. Hey, I got an achievement for that. Earn or buy 10 grid power on a single corporate island. Cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, so the wind torrent lets me pull every enemy on the push every unit on the map in one direction, once per mission. And if I want, I can make that twice, but I don't want. I'm also gonna install you. And if I end up self-destructing you cheese barons, so be it. Could have spent them, I guess, huh? Nah. So this is it then, the final mission. Our swamp mechs are leveled up. We got lots of water and lava to work with on these final missions. And the dreaded wind torrent. I think we'll be okay. Hope we'll be okay. So our goal in this final mission is to plant a bomb that will blow up the Vek hive or something. This is on hard, Ripgar. The hardest there. There's what, normal and hard? We're on hard. As tough as it allegedly gets. It's quite the turn 1, though. That is quite the turn 1. This is a Firefly leader, so it doesn't die in water. Swap the bomb to be in the way of the Firefly, that helps. We can kill this thing by teleporting it into water. We can kill this thing by teleporting it, or the bomb. Let's teleport the blobber into water. Get some birds with stones and all that. Oh, actually, I can do even more birds with stones by teleporting the leader onto the spawning thing. And that takes care of the bomb and blocks an emerging unit. Heck yeah. I wonder if the wind turbine was useful that turn. I forgot to check. Oh well. Turn was pretty good anyway, so I'm not gonna complain. Lord. Man, that is a really dangerous tile to be on. Be a shame if the enemy boss were to end up on that tile somehow. Wouldn't it? I think that'd be a dang shame. Whoops. Sorry about that. Must have been an accident. Got him. More options that I all like. Get that beetle out of here. Let's see, tech order here. Artillery bug goes first and does 3, so I can get him to kill this guy. Sure. And then I can block this with the rock. Wait, does it spawn there too? Well then never mind. Just block them both. Final turn! Okay. The squad is strong. Much stronger than it has any right to be. So, my assessment, I think, last time of the good part of the Flame Behemoths was the teleport mech. Seems pretty solidly founded now. very solidly founded. Deploying a Renfeld bomb. Squish. Ooh, I can teleport the bomb. That's probably very useful. Wouldn't you say? So environment first, so if I swap places with, say, the boss... Although I can't just swap places with the boss, because the boss is... No, he's not, never mind. He was originally on a death tile, but he's not currently on a death tile. Good, good. Excellent. It teleports this Alpha Scarab into the way here. Solves two problems at once. Oh, I can teleport the Scorpion into the way. Is that what I'm gonna do? No. I'm just gonna kill the Scorpion like this. This is with you, so you die. Use the wind turbine to push everything this way. This gets me another block, kills the Alpha Scarab. Perfect. Squish. Oh wait, that's not actually gonna be blocked, huh? Fair enough. Currently I'm trying a wacky team combo, Anonymous. Not using any mods or customization, but our first run here was 3 swap mechs from the Flame Behemoths. that is exactly what this team is, and it's been shockingly effective, actually. The 3 teleporter team. I can't wait to see what I end up coming up with for the next squad. I really enjoyed this playthrough. It was a little rocky at first, but once we upgraded the teleport range, the ability of the squad to just put any enemy anywhere at once has been disgustingly powerful. Just disgustingly powerful. Okay, you're just killing yourself. That was handy. I yeah, I can double teleport this Hornet to kill it. I'm gonna do that. Get out of here, Hornet. No one even likes you. Like, this is definitely the easiest final mission I've ever had so far. Ah, I did come across that, Anonymous, but we found a self-destruct button somewhere along the way, and that self-destruct button has let me finish off enemies in situations where it would have been very, very difficult otherwise. Really convenient to have. very convenient. But you're not even threatening anything. Well. Let's just block some spawns then? Oh wait, I can't just block spawns, because we have a Scion Tyrant here. And if I don't kill that Tyrant, every unit I have is going to take 1 damage at the end of the turn. So I actually need to be really careful about this thing. Given that we have 2 health per unit, and I never upgraded that. Mostly my opinion on upgrading health is that it is garbage. Just not worth the time. Well, I can use 2 swaps to kill the Tyrant. We're gonna take 1 damage on everybody if I do that. That's gonna have to be okay. Otherwise, I'm in really big trouble. Wait. No, I'm dumb. I can just kill the Tyrant with the falling rocks. What am I talking about? That works. What am I even talking about? Got him! Alright, this is the last turn. I can think of no better way to end this. Than with the greatest self-destruct of all time. Kaboom! Rip Cheese Baron. Your life was not given in vain, even though I totally could have saved you if I wanted to. GG. $18 XP as he dies. I guess you could say that run really ended with a bang. Easy peasy double cheevo, no prob. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Ghana and Jasmine, and definitely not anybody else. Rip Cheese Baron. That was a really fun run. And I think we're going to save Jasmine here. Because I like the starting every mission with a shield ability a lot. A lot. Yeah. They're both +1 move, +3 defense, so it's whether I want the deploy anywhere or the start with the shield, and I want the start with the shield. Alrighty. So we got 2 out of the 3 custom squad achievements with that, which means I can now unlock any squad I want if I want to. But what sorts of silly nonsense do we want to get up to from here? Is there another weird and wacky Into the Breach run that we'd like to see? I'm absolutely open to ideas here. Oh man, I could think of something. I could think of some much more challenging squad loadouts than 3 teleport mechs. We could try doing like 3 shield mechs from the Zenith Guard. That would be horrible. That would be awful. Triple Finger Titan? Oh, I want to know what a Finger Titan is. And we could also, if we're doing silly custom nonsense, we could also incorporate the mechs from one of, but not quite both of the other ones. I could definitely see myself doing some race practice tomorrow, Anonymous. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna be doing. The big mech that looks like its arms or fingers. Nope, still lost on that one. Oh, the combat mech. Gotcha. I don't know, they look like arms to me. Triple punch mechs. Pretty bog standard. One enemy 5 or more tells away with a dash punch. I like how this achievement specifically tells you that achievements earn you coins, and nothing else tells you that. Yeah, there's an easy. Increase spawn rates and more alpha vec. Huh. Tom suggested triple smoke artillery from the Rusting Hulks, so that we have ended up with triple smoke damage, which is interesting. Edit our squad here. Mech, rocket mech, defense mech. Has also suggested trying triple jets. Sounds hilariously awful. Triple charge tank sounds amazing. Ramming speed all the way? What does this even look like? Wait. So this does 2 damage and pushes, and does 1 self-damage. And I would have to somehow figure out how to not die? Oh, that sounds horrible. Triple ice was another suggestion. So let's unlock the Frozen Titans so we can actually see what they've got. You have the Aegis mech. Spartan Shield. Bash an enemy flipping its attack direction. Oh, that's really cool. That's a cool weapon. The Mirror mech. Fire 2 projectiles in opposite directions. Sounds like a great way to destroy your own buildings. And the Ice mech. Freeze yourself and the target. Yeah, let's try 3 of those. And then I have to figure out how to not be frozen all the time? How? But how? Let's go. Let's make them change colors again, too. Got a red ice mech. A green ice mech. Huzzah. Okay, good luck to us. I am definitely doing the ice island first. Yeah, you can't kill anything. There's no repositioning available at all. I'm scared. Defend the robots, protect the coal plant. And with less than 4 mech damage? That sounds pretty reasonable. And we've got ice mines everywhere? Sure, this will be amazingly hilarious. Let's go. Wait, why does it look like they're hovering over the ground? Oh, these fly? Why does it fly? Sincerely though, why does it fly? Not that I'm complaining, but I am confused. So does the shield prevent me from getting frozen? Is my first question. That would be ridiculously strong if so. Yeah, any unit that I use is gonna get removed from the battle until I can cause it to take damage. So I actually don't want to freeze you, I just want to freeze myself. Interesting. Okay. Weird. So this actually blocks the... Oh, that's... stupid. It doesn't even break the shield. That's just wrong. Oh my, that's just wrong. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh wait, I froze myself. I was shooting for funsies and forgot that forgot that I get frozen for doing that. Lol. Oh, and you can break yourself out of ice with the repair. Oh. Cool. That's also good to know. Okay, they're just like trying to free each other. Nice try, nerds. Do I sink? No. I'm just frozen over the water. Okay. No, those are ice tiles, not water tiles. That is not actually the information I was looking for. Cool. Aha, get it? Oh no. Objects that are frozen, Anonymous, are immune to damage, and damaging them breaks the ice. So we'll be using that to our advantage quite a few times with this squad. Can I just, like, effortlessly perfect this island? Break 5 buildings out of the ice? No, I can't do that. I could probably defend the robots, though. Seems manageable. Ice to meet you. So I get to do things like solve multiple problems at once very easily. I dig that. I wanted to do sure. Let's go with sure. Huddle together, everybody, for Case of Ice. The flying's really nice because it lets me position around all these stupid frozen things that I can't unfreeze. That's helpful. We can just like freeze everything and I just spend turns alternating breaking the other two out of the ice. Ah, that's the thing, Anonymous. Every mission in this game is timed. There are only timed levels, so we can win all the levels. I will almost never kill an enemy. Once in a blue moon, we can set up the conditions for it to happen. But yeah, I don't see that happening very often, huh? Nothing to do on the last turn. Everything's already frozen. Oh man. Yeah, we can also buy a weapon and use that, or find one or something. I just don't see this happening. I'd rather get the perfect island. A pod. On the first island. We got like haywire robots or something? That's rude. It's also really rude that they didn't line up for me. Can I have everybody frozen in ice next turn if I do this wrong? Oh, but I can have you get broke down to the ice. That's a word, right? Broke down to the ice? Pretty sure that's a word. Yeah, if you hit a flying enemy, if you freeze a flying enemy over water or a bottomless pit, it will die. Which is pretty cool. Got him. I'd have been able to do that turn a little better. But I can't imagine it makes too much of a difference here. Oh no, whatever will I do? Okay, I was wondering about that. Ice doesn't break ice, as you might expect. Have a nice day, robots. Yeah, shields seem to prevent infinite amounts of freeze, and presumably acid as well. Ooh, gain 1 extra reset turn every battle. That'll be maybe helpful. Might as well, right? Take less than 3 grid damage. I'm sure I can manage that. And even more freezing? Sure. Let's go. Yeah, you get the pot as long as it isn't destroyed. You collect it at the end of the mission, which is convenient at times. Extra convenient. Release me from my icy prison. Or whatever. You're a Blast Scion, right? That would be important if anybody ever died. Friend or foe. It's so cool. Enemies have to be freed by other enemies, but the AI will target frozen enemies, which actually makes the mission easier, not harder, but they do that. So that's fun. Just freeze everyone. It's gonna be a quick run. I haven't even looked at what upgrades I can give these mechs. Yeah, the bug AI is pretty simplistic and easily predictable, which is honestly what it should be, both in terms of like a flavor perspective and from a game design. Why are you... That's a weird choice. You just like infinitely block. Everything. Forever. This is ridiculous. This is perfect. I want everyone to end this mission frozen. Missed one, but otherwise pretty good. Mission complete. So I'm not going to be able to destroy the Scion Abomination, am I? Like, that's just impossible? So I actually can't get a perfect island. I didn't think about that. We have no hope whatsoever of destroying this thing. Damn it. Yeah, there's no hope of ever killing this. Well. I suppose. That's a nice reason to preview the boss. I'm not sure that it would make a difference. Like, was there any boss that we could have even possibly killed? I'm not sure that there was. Oh well. Like, it doesn't even break ice. To shoot ice at the, yeah. And they're bosses, so they don't even die if they go into water somehow. So, like, I couldn't even hope that it flew over a water tile and froze. 'Cause it's, they're immune to water. Although this one doesn't say that it is explicitly. So they got the massive property. Interesting. Bring your scarab friend. You can not do that. Get the damage-causing Scion. I think that's the final mission. How do I deal with that? Does ice stop that? I have no idea. Well, perfect island, apparently. But we got the Untouchable achievement for finishing a corporate island without taking damage. That's the first time I've ever done that, and it was very easy. Not get very much reputation, though. Heavy artillery. Powerful attack that does 2 damage over a large area. That would let me kill things. And you're sold. I think I'm just gonna buy some reactor cores. Question mark? Rather than try to get a weapon here. Yeah. Alright, what can I actually do with this? Oh, I can't even upgrade it. There's no upgrade for this. All I can do is upgrade my health and my movement. So I have no use for reactor cores. I guess we're going to be picking up some extra weapons at some point. Otherwise I have nothing to do. Fair enough. To the next island, then. Get the blob leader. That seems trivially easy to defeat with the ice. Let's do it. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. That's not going to happen. But there's a reactor core here, so I want it anyway. Good talk. Just inflicts acid, which does not help. You are useless, Mr. Acid Tank. Sorry to say. it's just the truth. This might be a 2-island run. Wish I had the option to color the squad in police colors, since they're always telling everyone to freeze. Seems pretty fitting. Okay, you can be iced and acided. Good to know. Failed. Oh yeah, Jasmine is definitely the best pilot for this. 100%. Check out these belts. What is this, Factorio? I like it. I like that a lot. This rock is gonna be moving every turn. I like that. It's cute. Wait, not you. You'll lose your shield if you block that. Which I'm fine with, apparently, for this mission. Belt is shift. Never forget. Belt is magical lying shift as well. Actually not sure how the belts resolve. Is the rock gonna smash into the Hornet and then they're gonna move, or is the Hornet gonna move out of the way and then the rock moves? Not clear to me. I demand clarity. Okay, they go better. Ice, acid, fire, smoke. Is there any other debuffs beyond the smoke? I don't think so. You're not even freeing your friend. You're actually just gonna get moved out of the way first. You. And you're targeting a rock. I don't even need to freeze the Vec this turn. They're not doing anything. Harvest Girl! Coming on in with a raid of 15. Welcome! Harvest Girl and Raiders. Lost Pokemon save raid. Uh-oh. That sounds bad. I've lost the save file to a few of my role-playing games over the years, and it's a devastating feeling every time. Okay, you can freeze rocks. That's hilarious. I like that. You could even say that rocks. Hey, Orbis Girl. What were you streaming today? Always good to see new people directing attention towards the channel. I'm just gonna park you on the bell too. I just want everything to move on the bell, apparently. Giant conga line. Yeah, you get that rock. Good job. Pokemon Pearl Randomizer, nice. And Risk of Rain 2. I've been watching a little bit of Risk of Rain 2. It's Problems IRL's been playing it. I'm messing around here in Into the Breach with a custom squad of whatever the hell this is. Hey Palam Tao, this is island number 2. I've been messing around with silly squad compositions today, and 3 ice artillery mechs seems to be very, very powerful. A little too powerful, in fact. Don't need to grab the pod now. We get it automatically as long as it's alive at the end of the mission. Get it like so. Burning Mortar. Artillery attack that sets 5 tiles on fire. Did this just become a run of fire and ice? I think it might just have become that. Obviously, we give that to the red one. Actually, is that correct? Because you're the shielded one. Gotta swap you around. That does self-damage, right? Can remove the self-damage if we want to. Let's do that. Cool, I got fire now. Let's try it? Question mark? Isn't there an achievement for, like, super overpowering your grid, by the way? No? Or not beyond the one I already got? Fair enough. Alright, so I actually have the ability to kill things now. Not sure how I feel about this. Strange and unfamiliar feeling. Just lights a whole bunch of stuff on fire. Which does not even help me that much. And in fact, I'd really rather freeze at the moment. So for those of you just turning in, I'm tuning in. I happened to have I didn't realize the interaction here when I was picking the squad, but going for the triple ice mech, I also have a pilot that starts with a shield at the start of every combat, and it so happens that having a shield means you can't be frozen. So the downside to the ice launcher, which is normally that it freezes both you and your target, just becomes you freeze your target with this pilot, which is absolutely disgustingly strong. And it's amazing. Why the X's? X, I think, is an indication of an achievement I can't get on Impossible. Current squad doesn't satisfy requirements, yeah. So it indicates achievements that you cannot get on this run. So I can't get this because I collected a time pod. I can't get this because I powered a weapon modification. Oh, I could have done these challenges with this run really easily. Oh, I could have easily done, like, all 3 of these challenge runs with this squad. Oh well. I'm not exactly an achievement hunter in this game, so I'm not too upset about that. But it would have been nice to show off, like, how to get those achievements. Because I'm sure some people are interested in getting them themselves. How would I kill the time pods? Great question. Don't know if I could have done that. That one, even if I tried. But where there's a will, there's a way, right? Squad. No. Bad Vec. Up. Oh, how can I get this? Plus 6 out of 25. Okay, so there's a maximum of 25 overpower. There's no way I can destroy acid vats, right? I could light them on fire, actually. I can destroy acid vats. Let's do it then. High threat detected, they said. Believe it when I see it. I might be believing it. Returns. Do I need to light... No, I don't need to light an acid vat on fire this turn. Do not need to do that. Let me do it next turn and the turn after. But... can't light an acid vat on fire next turn if I'm in ice. Think about that one. I absolutely refuse to take grid damage with this squad. Look at this turn from fresh eyes. I have to freeze 3 different targets to make this work. There's no way I can get myself broken out of the ice in the same turn that I become iced. So I don't think there's a way for me to do this, actually, without taking grid damage. Well, dang. I guess I should have given it to the shield pilot after all. Even though that's ridiculous. There's no way for me to use the fire bomb to prevent hits here, right? So. I don't think so. Alright, I'm just gonna freeze everybody. Schmobjectives or schmobjectives? Swapmech run, came within a hair's breadth of dying, and then suddenly got really strong, and didn't take any more damage on, like, the third island. Oh, I actually can't block all the grid damage here. Huh. Not an outcome I expected. Easy game. Just ignore damage. Lol. Wham! Buildings are conveniently immune to fire, I believe. I'm so glad future humans have finally mastered the art of making fireproof buildings. I'm sure all of their cathedrals are still standing. This completely unnecessary slam. Out of nowhere. That's right, we're asked to destroy 5 goos. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But we can freeze the big goo. Which is what they used to call me in high school. That move speed. Disgusting. Giant blubbo. Really breaking my shield? Apparently yes is the answer. Alright. Duck. Hey Magden! I am indeed having a fantastic afternoon/evening. Just the best. I think. Having a lot of fun just unfreezing and refreezing everything right now. You could even say this is the coolest squad I've ever played with. Forehead. I don't even need to click on the right tiles and I still win. Actually, wait, all of my units are frozen? But he can't actually reach a... Oh, he totally can. Well... but he's not even targeting the building. Good job, AI. You had a chance to get me there. Or, like, no reputation. Not that I apparently need it. Kickoff booster. Repair drop. The self-destruct button. Let's give me more grid defense. Alright. I think we've seen what this squad does pretty capably. Let's go straight to the last mission and wrap it up real quick. Let's put this hive on ice. Wait, what? He entangled his friend? That's amazing. Never actually seen that before. It's really cool. There, free me. Release me from my torment. If you don't mind. I guess we finally managed to kill something, huh? Hooray. That is the first kill we've gotten. The entire run, right? It's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. You need to be targeted. Oh, if you get frozen on a water tile, it turns into an ice tile. I understand. I understand. Squish. Just one enemy. Got him. I did want to test how the, oh shit, oh no, I didn't upgrade my health. That's bad. I could lose the run if another one of these shows up. All player units take 1 damage at the end of every turn. So that's not a problem here, but if we get one of these before the final turn on the next phase of this, I might just die to it. Which is not cool. Oh, but I can... Fire damage is before Scion damage, so I can kill it with the firebomb. Okay, we're fine. That'll work. Plus, I also meant to find out if ice blocks it. Ooh, ice does. Okay, so that also works then. Nice. Oh, buying a house. I've never had to do it myself, or I've never gotten to, I guess I should say. Never had the privilege of doing it myself, but I can imagine it being very nerve-wracking to purchase your own property. Are you doing like the whole having an inspector check it out experience? I imagine there's like loan applications with a bank involved. Yikes. Hey, you can't do that. That's cheating. Or whatever. It's really good to block spawns on the second turn of the final mission, because the reinforcements won't come in. You can only realistically block one, though. Do I let the bomb take some damage? Well, this is inconvenient. In a myriad of ways. Might be letting this attack go off. She seems highly necessary. Let that attack go off. It'll just get resisted anyway, right? Still just looking at prospective properties. Oh, so you haven't even gotten to the... Yeah, there you go, see? You haven't even gotten to the fun stuff. Small problems. Small problems here. There are too many Vec to freeze them all. Apparently. And I'm trapped on a tentacles tile? Is that unit just dead? It just dies. Well, that's not terrifying at all. Go first. Major yikes. Well, I can't allow the bomb to be destroyed, so... Freeze you. Maybe the ice will save me? Oh no, the sign attack. This worked so well up until literally this moment. How could it all have gone so wrong? Hold on, I wanted to freeze the bomb, didn't I? Freeze the bomb next turn. It's probably fine. Only got one turn left, right? Plus we have 31% grid defense. We're just gonna resist all the attacks. Oh crap. Okay, last turn. So all I have to do is freeze the bomb and we win. Okay. Everything was fine. Wait, hold on. If I don't do this right, I'm gonna lose Jasmine. I do want Jasmine. Hold on. This. There we go. Benfeld bomb's ready. Sometimes all you gotta do is block with your face. GG. That was wacky and way easier than I thought it was going to be, except for the last part, which was way harder than I thought it was going to be. But I'll take it. We saved all 15,000 civilians on Earth. And we're definitely taking Jasmine again. Alrighty. I do want to end the stream... Oh, hold on. I was gonna say earlier than usual today. It might be right now. I've got movie plans for tonight, which are starting before the typical end of my stream time. I'm gonna go see Captain Marvel. I'm a little bit behind on my Marvel movies, but it's still showing in theaters near me, and I've got a date to go see it, which I'm pretty excited for. So that is actually gonna be the end of today's stream. But I will say, thank you for joining me, everybody. It was fun messing around in Into the Breach today for the Friday shenanigans instead of the usual. Thank you, Rithgar. I usually do. If you've seen my my grid defense rolls, I can assure you that my romantic life is similarly blessed. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say to that one. I will be back tomorrow morning at noon Eastern Standard Time for some Saturday morning, probably Slay the Spire. Unless I wake up again and I'm feeling like, ew, Slay the Spire. Oh, I don't want to do that. Then maybe I won't, but figure we'll do something. I don't know if that means A15 or like going fast or what exactly, but I'm looking forward to it all either way. Yeah, variety is good. Clearly, almost everybody here who is here right now likes variety, but we can also infer from the quantity of people here that not everybody does, and that's okay. That is a-okay. I think stream community is defined by the people who like to just hang out there and have a good time, regardless of what particular game is being shown on screen. So I especially appreciate everybody who's here for today's stream. If I have to be later for reasons you'll understand, why thank you. I don't know when I'm gonna get to bed tonight. I might be a little sleep deprived, we'll see. We will see. But, in either case, I got a jet. I will see you all tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great night. Hans is doing some papers, please, and he's not somehow done with his stream. Although he might be, like, about to end. But I rarely get to host Pan, so I'm going to throw a host on over to the awesome Panstastic, who's been playing a lot of Into the Breach lately. We might catch his outro screen, I'm not sure. Either way, have a great evening, everybody.